God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My beloved child, listen carefully, for what I tell you now is a breath of eternity amidst your present moment. I see the restlessness that visits you at night and the questions that echo silently within your heart. I know you have been waiting for answers, for clear signs, for doors to open easily. But the light does not always come all at once. Sometimes it seeps through the cracks, and it is at that moment that I teach you most to trust. I have not withdrawn, even when everything seems silent. I am cultivating in you a faith that does not depend on visible guarantees, but on a deep certainty in my unchanging love." Comment, I trust God, He is my refuge and peace. Are you seeking a profound spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour over you daily. It all begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Don't wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and start your path toward a fuller and more abundant life. There is a time for every purpose under heaven, and the time you live now is neither loss nor punishment. It is preparation. You have cried out for guidance, and I am giving you roots. You have asked for strength, and I am teaching you to rest in me. It is not punishment when you feel stuck, it is grace being poured out silently. With every prayer that rises, something in you aligns more with what I dream for your life. You are not forgotten or set aside, you are being shaped. Do not flee the process. Do not reject the interval between the seed and the fruit. I am doing something in you that will sustain not only your days but also the days of those who cross your path. When I am silent, I am digging deeper. When I hide, I am refining. So, remain. Remain in me, even without understanding. For the Lord will comfort Zion. He will comfort all her waste places and will make her wilderness like Eden, and her desert like the garden of the Lord. Isaiah chapter 51 verse 3. I will make the improbable bloom. Comment, I trust in the right time, because waiting is not the end. There are hearts that live distracted, deaf to the whispers I send, but yours is not. Your heart is attentive, sensitive, and that is why the truths I deposit in you deepen like roots in fertile soil. They do not waver with the wind, because they are not sustained by what is fleeting, but by the peace that comes from me, a peace the world does not know and cannot offer. Guard this sensitivity as a precious treasure, for it is the channel that keeps our connection alive. Amid chaos and the voices that try to shape you, keep making pauses. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and remember, I am there, as close as the air. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will guide you with my eye. Psalm 32 verse 8. This promise is not distant, it is daily. You were not created to follow patterns that erase your essence, but to walk freely within the originality with which I formed you. Those times you felt out of place? They were reminders that you are unique and called to something greater. And whenever you retreat into silence, I will speak, not with noise, but with direction. I will lead you. Comment, I am a child of the God who loves me unconditionally. Do not see your sensitivity as weakness, for it is the bridge that connects hearts and allows touching lives that many could never reach. Within you there is a vast space to grow, understand, forgive, and love deeply and truly. Do not bind yourself to the definitions or limitations others may impose on you, because I have called you to live beyond those limits. There is more in you than you imagine, a potential that is just beginning to be revealed, and I will set it in motion at the right time. Remember what is written in Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. Fear not, for I am with you, be not dismayed, for I am your God, I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Trust, for I am with you, guiding your steps and turning your sensitivity into strength to overcome. Comment, I trust that God's light shines in the shadows. You have within you an immense capacity to go beyond what you know today, and that does not depend on titles, recognition, or applause. It is a natural unfolding of your spirit, a call to free yourself from the small expectations the world imposes and to refuse narrow definitions that limit you. You are not a shallow person. On the contrary, you were created to dive into deep waters, explore ideas, emotions, and realities that once seemed too distant. This is a time of expansion, a time to stretch beyond what you imagine possible. Do not confine yourself to what is comfortable or known. Seek new horizons, challenge yourself to relate with people outside your comfort zone, try tasks that require courage and effort, even if they seem difficult. All this will make your heart grow, strengthen your soul, and widen your view of the world, revealing possibilities you never imagined. It is in the effort to expand that true transformation happens, because it is there, in the unknown, that we discover who we really are. Comment, I trust God, who sees and cares for my heart. And, as you expand, allow your gifts and talents to emerge without fear. They were not given to be hidden or kept out of insecurity, but to be used with intention and purpose. I placed them there for a special reason, not for you to seek external approval, but to become available in an honest and authentic way. Your true presence carries a light that does not depend on stage or applause to shine. It simply exists and naturally illuminates everything around you. When you live from your most genuine center, your influence happens with ease and depth, because the impact of your words and actions comes from integrity, not from strength or excessive effort. Your silent truth speaks, your sincere heart communicates, and your gentle courage inspires. It is this authenticity that touches and transforms, and this is how you will fulfill the purpose for which you were called. Comment, I trust God, who takes care of every detail of my life. Did you know there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that deeply impacted my life, and we would like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each one of us in a unique and wonderful way. That is why it is important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you want to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing inspiring and transformative content, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We truly appreciate your trust and support. The time has come to break through the old barriers that have held you back, whether they are external or created by yourself in the shadow of fear. You don't need to feel strong because true strength is born in the trust you place in me. When you trust, even when the path seems uncertain, the miracle begins to happen, for I walk with you, sustaining your heart and illuminating your journey. Remember the words of Habakkuk chapter 3 verse 19, "The sovereign Lord is my strength, he makes my feet like the feet of a deer, he enables me to tread on the heights." Trust, for I have prepared you to reach new heights, to live beyond what your eyes can see and your heart can imagine. Every step you take is not alone. I celebrate your courage and every small victory you achieve. Allow your soul to expand and let the old dissolve, for what awaits you is greater than your deepest dreams. Surrender yourself to the flow of my will with faith and courage, for I am your eternal refuge, the God who never abandons you. Allow yourself to imagine possibilities that once seemed distant, and prepare to receive the changes that will gently arrive to expand your horizon. Visualizing what has not yet happened is an act of courage and hope that creates space for the unexpected to manifest. You may not have all the answers or a clear map to follow, but this vision of the future lights the way, strengthening your will to move forward. External transformations, a new routine, a different place, people crossing your path, are opportunities for your spirit to grow and flourish. Do not fear the unknown, for it is within it that the potential to discover abilities, passions, and connections you have not yet known resides. Each change is an invitation to leave your comfort zone and embrace the beauty of impermanence, where the new has space to emerge and enrich your life experience. When you feel the call to follow unexplored paths, have the courage to take the step, even if fear tries to convince you otherwise. Adapting is not renouncing what is essential, but expanding the space where your true self can walk with more freedom and expression. This adaptation may appear in small actions, reorganizing your environment, changing habits, dedicating time to causes that touch your heart, or in bigger decisions, like moving to a new city, starting a new project, or cultivating relationships that challenge and inspire you. Along the way, people aligned with your vibration will appear, those who do not ask you to change your essence but accept you and encourage your growth. They are companions who enrich you, offer genuine support, and share dreams without judgment or competition, creating networks of trust and collaboration that strengthen your path. Do not force encounters, trust that the universe will bring the right people to you at the right time. You have been prepared every moment, through dreams, intuitions, and small ideas that have appeared as signs for what is to come. The time has come to leave hesitation and doubt behind, advancing with calm confidence in your ability to face the unknown. True courage is not the loud shout of someone without fear, but the quiet breath of someone who inhales deeply and moves forward, even without full certainty. Trust the process, even if you do not immediately see the results. Every step, even timid, builds a solid path that supports your growth. The fruits of your effort will be harvested in time, and patience is the virtue that strengthens the heart to wait with faith. Effort made with sincere intention and aligned with your truth reverberates not only in your life but also in those who connect with your energy, creating a positive impact that goes beyond what is visible. Progress often resembles the silent growth of a robust tree, whose roots go deep out of sight while its branches reach to the sky, waiting for the right moment to bloom. It is easy to feel discouraged when progress seems slow or invisible, but it is precisely in this calm that true strength develops. Keep cultivating your life with dedication, even when results are not immediate or obvious. Daily persistence, even amid doubts and challenges, is what builds the solidity that will withstand future storms. Patience to respect the natural timing of things is not passivity but a deep form of wisdom and love for yourself. Every season of life has its purpose, and what now seems like barren silence may be preparing the ground for an abundant harvest. Stay firm, confident, and present. Know that you are never alone on this journey. I am by your side, offering comfort when the path seems difficult and celebrating every true step you take. In moments of pain and doubt, my presence is a silent refuge where you can find rest and renewal. I see your struggle, even when you think no one notices. And I celebrate your courage to continue, even when life feels heavy. The tears you have shed are not signs of weakness but of a living soul connected with your deepest truth. They show your capacity to feel, to resist, and to grow despite adversity. Your honesty with yourself, even in the darkest hours, is what makes you strong. You don't need to be perfect to be worthy of love and success. True strength is in rising again, in being authentic even when it is difficult, and in continuing to walk with an open heart. The difficulties you have faced were not in vain. Each challenge, each wound, each moment of pain served to build a solid foundation within you, a foundation invisible but indestructible. Just like cars that cross the road, leaving marks and signs wherever they go, your life carries the signs of recovered courage. Do not let these signs be forgotten, for they tell your story of resilience. They are visual reminders that even after the storm, hope insists on staying alive, urging you never to give up. I am here, reshaping the way you see yourself, not as a reflection of the wounds of the past, but as a being who belongs to something greater, something that transcends judgment, others' opinions, and the weight of duty. Your identity is not a product of the circumstances that forgot you, empty words, or phases of invisibility. You are defined by me, and I call you whole, safe, known, chosen, and free. May this truth be your center, your point of return when the world around you seems uncertain. When the ground feels unstable and life's changes come with force, stand firm in this security born of belonging. This feeling of truly being at home with yourself and with me makes disappear that incessant search for external approval that so often exhausts you. Imagine the deep rest that comes when you no longer have to prove anything to anyone, when you no longer need permission to exist as you are. Every day, you can choose to respond to life from this place of fixed and unshakable value. It is a choice that transforms, weakens anxiety, and allows peace to bloom. There is no need to apologize for how you were made, for your sensitivity, for your particularities. Do not silence your discernment nor dim your light to avoid others' discomfort. Your authenticity is a gift, a strength that only grows when you embrace and display it with courage. Do not hide your gentle spirit just to survive. That delicacy you once feared and tried to protect is, in truth, a source of power and authority. Those traits that made you question your worth, that made you doubt yourself, are now fortresses that support your journey. You were not shaped by lack, but by love. This deep, unconditional, and eternal love is the root of your existence. So, lift your head with dignity, release the weight you carry on your shoulders, drop the masks you wore for protection, and stop fighting for the approval of others. Being genuine, being yourself, is the greatest act of courage there is. This is what I want to highlight in you, your real, thoughtful, constant essence. You are not a fragment frozen by past suffering. You are the one who was carried forward, who was supported and sustained to become whole. Now that your heart is firmly anchored in truth, I want to share with you rhythms that will protect this fertile soil. The integrity growing in you is not something temporary, but a renewed way of living, a constant and integrated walk that sustains your presence. The atmosphere you cultivate around you is vital. It includes the conversations you accept, the sounds you allow into your life, and the rhythm you maintain throughout the days. Taking care of these choices with attention is an act of self-love. You must protect the emotional climate you inhabit so that it nourishes you and does not exhaust you. Leave space for silence, for sincere laughter, and for balanced rest. These elements are the oxygen that keeps the air around your life breathable and healthy. Walk with me not only in moments of intense emotion but in the small decisions that weave the everyday, giving meaning to the seemingly ordinary hours. Begin your mornings with me, offering these first moments of stillness before the noise of the world invades your day. Allow me to be your first awareness, the first glance, the first presence. Even when tiredness weighs you down, sitting in simple honesty with me is enough. I will be there to steady your spirit, to hold your soul before external pressures take their place. It doesn't have to be perfect, just be open. Over time, these calm pauses at dawn will weave a continuous line of serenity, even in the busiest routine, proving that inner presence must always come before outer productivity. 5 conscious breaths before quickening your pace can anchor you better than hours of rushed planning. Don't chase achievements, don't rush to master every word. Open the texts that carry my wisdom, not to master them, but to let them touch you. Allow my words to read you, to guide you, to be a mirror and a map for your heart. Let them be a safe place, a constant conversation, a mirror reflecting who you are, and a map showing the way. Over time, they will rewrite the stories that pain wrote in your past. The wisdom that springs from silence will become a faithful companion in your words, decisions, and moments of rest, quietly and steadily shaping your life. Speak to me throughout the day. Do not limit our connection to a specific moment. I want to be present in your thoughts, decisions, doubts, and stresses. Invite me into the silence, into your planning, into tense hours. Whisper my name when you feel you are about to break. Before you respond, ask me how to act. Prayer does not need to be a performance, it is simply the seeking of presence. When you live consciously with me, calmness surrounds everything. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.